Hey everyone, this LTX-2 model just came out yesterday and I've been using it and it makes some really amazing videos. So this is the home page right here. You can just scroll down here. You can see kind of what the kind of videos that they're creating. They look really amazing. I don't have the sound on, and these include sound too. So I've been playing with this the last couple days, and wow, this is by far the best model I've ever used. Just look at these videos, look amazing. And then the best thing about this model is that it can run on your local computer with consumer grade AI hardware. So that's what I'm going to show you today. I spent the last 24 hours getting this to work. It's a little tricky to set up, but once you know how to do it, it's not really that difficult. So let me just go ahead and get started. So I created this Google Doc. It has some of the things I'm going to talk about in the video. So I'll paste this link in the description so you could copy and paste this stuff so you don't have to type it in from the video. So to get started with, I'm just going to start from a blank ComfyUI. So I have the Z drive right here. There's nothing on it. Well, there's the models directory, but we'll get to that in a minute. But I'm going to go ahead and just create a ComfyUI setup. I'm going to use this script that I've created to make it, to install it. So, oops, hold on one second. Okay, actually what we need to do is you need to git clone. I have this repo here, some ComfyUI scripts, but this script, so I'll put it in this scripts directory. So we have ComfyUI scripts, and then here in scripts, it has this install script. So this will just go get the latest version of ComfyUI, which I can show you. So this is the GitHub right here. So the release, there was a release of 0.80 16 hours ago. So you'll want to get at least this version. If you're using a different version, you make sure to update because there was a lot of LTX-2 changes that went in there. So you definitely need to have this. So what I'm going to do here is copy the command. So right here, to run this install script, you just run PowerShell, you give it install.ps1. This is the name of the directory it's going to create. So usually when I use Comfy, I'll just create a new installation of ComfyUI for every one I want to use, just so I don't have to there's no Python issues or nodes, or it'll just be completely fresh and it should work better that way. So here's my script. So I have these two parameters. You can get rid of these if you want. This is going to skip all the custom node installation, and this is a shared directory thing. So you don't really need these. So I'll just go ahead and run this. But this is going to skip some of the things that you don't really need. So let's just let this thing go, and then I'll be back in a minute once this is fully installed. Okay, so now we're installed, so you can see where it installed it to here. So if we go back up here, you'll see that now there's a bunch of directories here. What it did is installed it in this apps directory. So if you go here, here's the LTX. So this is that name that I mentioned here. So we named this directory. So if we go in here, you'll see the regular ComfyUI setup here. Just installed it here. But if you look in right now, so yeah, I have no custom nodes in it. Well, I have the custom node manager, but that's it. So this is like completely free, clean installation. So I mean, you can use a script if you want. Otherwise, if you just want to use your existing one or install it yourself manually, go ahead and do that. I just demonstrated my script. So then you need to edit this run command. So I will load this. And you can see in here, you can just basically ignore these, just gets rid of a couple warnings. And this is how ComfyUI actually gets started. So it runs Python, and this is the main script. So these is what I had for my old old setup here. This is what I was using pre-LTX. But what you want to do instead, this is what I found actually works. So if I use this, LTX-2 will crash. But if I change it to this, so this Windows standalone build, that's just a standard thing. You can kind of, that's not really needed, but I just leave it in there. And then the next one are kind of the key parts you need. This low VRAM, this will prevent caching in VRAM. So when the different models load, they will get unloaded with VRAM instead of sitting in there. And then this cache none will prevent it from caching. This reserve VRAM will reserve a little bit of VRAM just so we don't get out of memory issues. And this preview method none tells ComfyUI to turn off previews in the node manager. And that just saves you a little bit of memory. I'm not sure if this is necessary, but you can put it, it won't hurt. And another thing I noticed is that I had transformers, these Xformers loaded. If I had those enabled, it was crashing. So once I put this, it just fixed my issue. The issue just went away. And then it worked fine. So we'll save that. Just put those in there. You can then close that. Now go back to your thing and just run that. So you can see here's the commands that we saw in the file. Low VRAM, cache none, that stuff. So now ComfyUI is loading up. And the good thing about this is LTX is all the nodes are just built in. You don't even need any custom nodes. They're all just built into the core. So that makes it really easy to get this thing to work. So we'll let ComfyUI load up, and then I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so it's still loading, but the UI is working, so we can switch over to that. Okay, so here's the ComfyUI that I just installed. So we're just on the unsaved workflow right now. So what you want to do is you want to go over to this templates right here. Click this templates. And in this model filter drop down here, select that and then scroll down to LTX-2. So just click that. Now you'll see all the LTX-2 templates. So the best one to use, or at least the easiest one to use, is this LTX-2 text to video distilled. So the full models are up here, like this full model, but that takes a lot more VRAM. If you use this distilled model, it's going to save you VRAM, just more likely to have things work. And it's text to video, so you don't have to bother with the source image, their first frame image. So I just start with this, it's the easiest. Okay, so click that, and then you get this pop-up. So this kind of tells us what we're missing. As you can see, there's 5 models that it's missing. So what you need to do is just click this download. So just go through, click download of each one, then your web browser will just start downloading all these models. So I have already downloaded these models. So if we go over to Z drive, you can see I've downloaded these models already. So they're really big, so make sure you might want to go grab a snack while they're downloading. But once they're downloaded, you need to go into your Comfy install. So in my case, it's ComfyUI apps, LTX-2, ComfyUI, and then go to the models directory. Okay, so this is where you're gonna have to put them all. So what you need to do is go here. So this will tell you where you need to put the model. So this one's saying this Gemma 3, this thing, needs to go in this text encoders directory. So I will go back to my model directory. Here's the Gemma 3, so we'll copy this. And what did it say? It said we need to put it in text encoders. So we'll go back here. We will go to text encoders, and we'll just put that in here. And yeah, these kind of big. But while it's copying, so these are usually just placeholders. I usually delete these. You can leave them there if you want, but I usually delete them just to make it a little cleaner. Okay, so now we have the Gemma 2 model. So then you basically just want to do that for each of these other ones. And you can change them. You can put them in like an LTX-2 directory. If you have other models, you just want to keep track of them. But for this demo, if you just put them in the root, it will just work without any issues. So that's why I'm going to do it here. Okay, so we got that one. So now we need this LTX-2 19B distilled. So that's this one. And that went in the checkpoint folder. So we'll go back here, go back to the checkpoints, put that here. I'll just move them for now so it's a little faster. Okay, so that was that one. And then this latent upscaler. So we need this one. Okay, let's go copy it to latent upscale models. Get rid of that. Okay, next one, the next two just go in these LoRa's. So it's these LTX-2 and 18. Okay, so now we can go back here, LTX-2, so it's going to be, yeah, these two right here. So we can copy those. And that went in the LoRa's directory. Oh, I need models and then LoRa's. So I'll put those here. Just delete this. Okay, so now we're running here, and now we need to load up ComfyUI. So as usual, it's right here. You just copy this. Okay, so here, this is the model that we had loaded. So now that we've copied the models, you need to hit the R, just click on the background, hit R. That will refresh all the models, so it knows about them. And then what you just need to do is just hit run here. That's usually the best way to just hit run. If it fails, it'll tell you what's the issue, but this one will go ahead and run. So if you've never seen, this is kind of the new style of nodes. There's not really much to see here, but you need to click on this little icon right here, and that will expand it. So this is kind of like a subroutine encoding. So you can see here's the main one, and this is kind of like the subroutine. It's kind of hidden in here. But as you can see, there's quite a bit of stuff in here. Okay, you can see it's doing its thing. And you can see all the models. These are the models that we had set here. They all get set correctly. If you put them in a subdirectory, you'll need to go change this right here. So if you put them in an LTX subdirectory, go change this, and then it will feed it into these nodes. So this will take a couple minutes. So I'll just let this run and be back when it's done. Okay, so that completed. So to see the result, you can go back to the main one. Here's the video that I created, so we can go ahead and just watch this. So it's only a 5-second video, but. So you should get, if everything's working, you should get this exact same video. See it's fixed. We use the exact same prompt. So if you get this, you're good. And you can see, so here's the window. It ran in 161 seconds for this 5-second video with sound. That looks really good. So, I mean, that's really fast. So I'm running on a 3090 with 24 gigs. So, I mean, that's pretty good for a 3090. So yeah, that's it for the model. Try this out. Let me know in the comments if you have any issues. If you have any issues, I can try and help you out. If there's something that I glossed over or you want more information on, let me know. I can look into that. And I think my next video, I'm going to look into the image to video workflow. That should be pretty good. But if you want to see anything else, see some of those other models, let me know, and I can make another video. So thanks for watching. Subscribe if you want to see those other videos, and I will see you in the next one. Okay, bye.